Hey, so now we've started our tiny journey. I think we have to start with the prologue, as all great stories do. We have to share all the things that mattered that came before the journey begins. So for the next few episodes, we will be discussing why we're going tiny, how we are going tiny, and all the things we had to consider and do before going tiny. And this video is all about the why. So buckle up and get ready to know why we chose to go tiny. Hi, I'm Aewon, a minimalist creative who lives on God's salary and loves learning. Welcome to my channel that shares my learnings, art, and experiences on my journey of love, gratitude, and just being happy. I hope you find light in what I have to share and thus make the world just a little better than we found it. I love you. Enjoy. So for you to understand why, I think you need to understand me a little. Well, first of all, I think it's fair to say that I'm not your conventional person by any stretch of the imagination. I've generally thrived in questioning most things, especially when they clash with who I am, including questioning myself and my social biases. This questioning has been a hurdle at times, and most of the time very inconvenient. And surely the world taught me to quieten this nature of mine and rewarded me well with worldly treasures for it. And after a while of losing myself in the source and the hype, I had a wake-up call that started what most people call a journey of self-discovery. That's when I started looking everywhere for answers, because I had discovered that there were many things that I wished to have and pursued without question. Because culture, society, family, whatever you want to call it, told me I should pursue and have these things if I wished to be happy or rather successful. But then I realized that many of my achievements society had told me to get, I got it and some, but I still felt pressured to get more, and at the price of my mental, physical, and spiritual health. Becoming a well-known artist wasn't enough. Becoming a millionaire wasn't enough. Being on TV, being on radio was not enough. There was always something more, and I worked hard and compromised myself to get that more, till I just stopped. I started doing what I did best, and that was, I started questioning. Like, why did I need more? What is success? What is happiness? And what does that look like for me? Then I started answering those questions one by one. And funny enough, the answers led me deeper into my faith, because I started to really get what Jesus' teachings were all about. And I believe all true faiths share this fundamental teaching of love. To love your neighbor as you love yourself. This became my core value. This core value taught me to better love myself in order to love my neighbor. I realized that I had to take ownership of my life and my life alone, allowing God to heal that life that the world had distorted and broke. I found that to better serve my neighbor and my world, I had to heal myself. I did this by trusting God, and I didn't ignore the science neither. Because if you didn't know, that science belongs to God and is of God. So I began to learn as much as I could from everyone and everything that had wisdom to share, letting my core principle of love guide me through it all, to guide me on what to adopt and what to drop. This is the process that led me to becoming a vegan, to quitting alcohol and fast fashion. It led me to becoming a minimalist, and even now on this tiny journey. See, I could give you the usual reasons of why that you usually find on these videos. Like to save money, to save the environment, to free myself from being owned by things, to be debt-free, etc., etc. And yes, these are all true, but they're not my core or true reason. The reason why I'm starting this tiny journey is love. I love my neighbor. I love myself. I love you. And all the signs and wisdom I've received over the years has led me here as just another way to love my neighbor, love myself, and to love you. Damn, I know I sound corny, but it's the truth, and it's my truth. And judge me if you will, but it's just genuinely what I believe. And I believe in doing this, I better serve the world, and in turn better serve you and me. So that's my reason why. You can share with me in the comments if you share my sentiment or not. And you can like, subscribe, and share this video if you feel it's worth other people watching. And if it didn't do it for you, it can maybe inspire others to start their own tiny journey. I'm Aewon, and I love you. Bye.